can have everyone's attention up here, we're going to begin our ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful TPC Valencia and the Santa Clarita Valley Business Marketing Group's charity wine tasting event. On behalf of all of us, we would like to thank you for attending. I'm honored to be speaking with you today on such an important and profound occasion. We're here today to honor our first responders, our service members, and to remember the sacrifices they have made and the courage that it takes to defend, honor, duty, and country. We're here today to honor our heroes, to remember their achievements, their courage, their dedication, and to say thank you for their sacrifices. We stand today in the midst of patriots in our beautiful community and the family and friends of those who have nobly served not only our great nation, but the community of Santa Clarita. I would like to introduce our national anthem singer, Elisha Saronio, a senior at Canyon High School. I would now like to introduce the Naval Color Guard from Naval Base Ventura County, Point Mugu. Parade the colors.
Color Guard, that's in. Rifles, carry, colors. Ready, two. More time, march. Forward, march. Color Guard, halt, carry, colors. More time, march. Forward, march. More time, march. Right forward, march. Forward, march. More time, march. Right pinwheel, march. Color Guard, halt. Present, on.
I would now like to ask for a moment of silence for the 22 lives of Manchester to honor our fallen heroes and our heroes currently serving in the line of duty.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the boats bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Color guard, retire the colors.
Color guard. Shoulder, arms. Ready, tip. Mark time, march. Right pinwheel, march. Forward, march. Mark time, march. Left pinwheel, march. Color guard, halt. Fall out.
The service members we are honoring here this evening come from all walks of life, but they share in several fundamental qualities. They possess courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and integrity. Among us, we have first responders, veterans, and active duty patriots being awarded by the City of Santa Clarita in the state of California. Your presence here today means so much to this community, and we thank all of you. God bless you and your families. God bless our troops, our first responders, and God bless America. On behalf of the Santa Clarita Valley Business Marketing Group, I would like to thank Senator Scott Wilk and Assemblyman Dante Acosta for the community awards they will be presenting to our patriots this evening. I would now like to introduce our Assemblyman Dante Acosta, who represents the 38th Assembly District, stretching from Vasquez Rocks and Agua Dulce to the Ronald Reagan Library in Simi Valley, which encompasses not only the beautiful community of Santa Clarita, but also of Porter Ranch, Chatsworth, and Northridge. Today, he will be presenting our 10 honorees their awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Assemblyman Dante Acosta.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so thankful to be part of this event this evening. Tonight we have a host of men and women who will be honoring, all of whom have provided service and protection to our community in one way or another. Along with veterans and active duty tonight, we'll be honoring first responders in our community. We have some amazing men and women in our midst, and I'm excited to celebrate with them and all their achievements. Our first award is for the Santa Clarita Valley Patriot Community Award. The individual who we will be first honoring this evening has a laundry list of jobs on his resume, all of them with a theme of protecting and contributing to the community. Joshua Rivers has been protecting the United States in one way or another since he enlisted in the United States Marine Corps in 1999. During his time in the military, Rivers' unit engaged in a 33-day heavy combat push to Baghdad. His bravery and the efforts of his unit earned him the Presidential Unit Citation, the Combat Action Ribbon, the National Defense Service Medal, the Iraq Campaign Medal with 2 Bronze Campaign Stars, the Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, and a Global War on Terrorism Service Medal. Even harder to earn, I'm sure, than to say. After leaving the military, Rivers continued to serve and protect by becoming a federal law enforcement officer under the DoD, and later starting his own protection company, Overwatch Security Service. His latest adventure has led him to accepting a staff position with Congressman Steve Knight, where he will continue to address veterans' issues and protect the community. Congratulations, Joshua Rivers, on your award, and we thank you for your service. Just wondering why I didn't get a hug, but that's okay. I understand. It's the red dress. Our next honored guest is also receiving the SCV American Patriot Community Award, George R. Keene. Keene was born in Los Angeles, California, and enlisted in the Navy at the tender age of 17. The year was 1941, and he was immediately shipped out to Pearl Harbor. The tranquility of Hawaii was soon interrupted on December 7th, a day that will live in infamy. Keene remembers this day vividly, watching the USS Utah capsize and also the frantic scurry of the U.S. Army as they responded to the Japanese fighters. Keene survived the attack and was among those on the first carriers to begin the invasion of the Pacific. After his honorable discharge in 1945, Keene made his way home with stories of his bravery and a little money in his pocket. After being turned down for a job with Southern California Edison, Keene was hired by the Los Angeles Times in the facilities maintenance department, where he stayed for 40 years before retiring. After retirement, Keene busied himself with gardening in the adjacent lot to his home. But one of his biggest thrills came last year when he visited Pearl Harbor for their impressive 75th commemoration of December 7th, 1941. Evidence of Keene's proud U.S. Navy service is displayed with his numerous military memorabilia in his Newhall home. George R. Keene is one of our is our guest of honor tonight, receiving the SCV American Patriots Community Award. We want everybody to see you. You want to say a few words? Why not? I think he's earned it. Well, flexible.
Unaccustomed to who I am, public speaking. The only thing I can say now, I'm overwhelmed, and I thank you all.
He was so overwhelmed he gave his awards back. Thank you, Mr. Keene, for your service, and thank you for the effort to come here tonight. Truly a pleasure and an honor to meet you. Tonight we have the honor and the privilege here tonight of honoring Artie Thompson, a first responder in our community. Thompson was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts, and in 1978, at the age of 21, he joined the Air National Guard. 4 years later, he moved to California and became a deputy for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, in addition to transitioning to the California Air National Guard. Since joining the Sheriff's Department, Thompson has worked at the Men's Central Jail, Pitch's Detention Center, in addition to serving as a school deputy, a reserve coordinator, and a liaison for various events in the community, including the Amgen Bike Tours. His career with the California Air National Guard has led him to working on C-130 Hercules planes and being on active duty for 19 months following 9/11. After more than 30 years of service, both in the military and the Sheriff's Department, Thompson is now semi-retired and working part-time in the courts. We are honored to recognize his accomplishments and the many ways he has served our community. I am proud to present Artie Thompson with the SCV American Patriot and First Responder Community Award. Artie Thompson. Equal opportunity hugger there. Next, we'll be honoring our first of several recipients of the SCV Responder Community Award. Kevin Greger is an engineer for the Los Angeles County Fire Department and has been with the department since 2006. His passion for the fire service began when he was in high school, where he joined the Los Angeles City Fire Department's Explorer program. In the past 10 years, Gregor has advanced his career rather quickly, starting with the department in Whittier and then transferring to the Santa Clarita Valley. He is currently an engineer for Station 126, but is also a paramedic, a member of the Swiftwater Rescue Team, and he serves on the California Task Force Search and Rescue Team. The greatest joy for Gregor is the ability to give back to his community. While nothing can quite compare to the excitement of a fire call, he truly enjoys his involvement in local events such as the high school career mentoring program or teaching CPR to the community. Becoming a firefighter for Gregor truly is a dream come true and a testament to never giving up on one's dreams. Kevin Gregor is the recipient of the Santa Clarita First Responders Community Award tonight, and we thank him for his ongoing efforts to serve the community. Kevin, Gregor. Our next recipient actively volunteers in and around the Los Angeles area at multiple nonprofits and is a current volunteer of Operation Gratitude. Kyle Gaughan, is that right? Thank you. Kyle Gaughan was born in Lewiston, Maine, the son of a U.S. Army field medic and the grandson of a U.S. Navy gunner's mate. After completion of A school, Gaughan was stationed at the Naval Base Ventura County, where he is currently serving as an air traffic controller for the United States Navy at Point Mugu, Airfield Point Mugu. Gaughan completed the Auxiliary Security Force Academy, specializing in weapons training and live fire scenarios. Recently, Gaughan won the title of Blue Jacket of the Quarter for his rank in the U.S. Army, in the U.S. For his rank in the U.S. Navy at Naval Base Ventura County. This achievement has placed him in the running for Sailor of the Year for the entire United States Navy for 2017. Kyle Gaughan continues to serve his country as an active duty sailor and is tonight's honoree for the SCV American Patriot Community Award. Thank you, Kyle, for your continued service, and we look forward to seeing you represent Santa Clarita in the nomination for Sailor of the Year. Next, we will be honoring a woman who not only exemplifies leadership on the battlefield, but also in the community. Janelle Percy graduated from the United States Air Force Academy in 1998 with a degree in aeronautical engineering. She went on to attend specialized undergraduate pilot training in Columbus, Mississippi, where she received her pilot's wings. Percy spent the next 11 years as a United States Air Force MC-130 combat shadow instructor and evaluator pilot flying Special Operations Forces low level. She has flown numerous combat missions in Iraq and Afghanistan, and she received the General Hoyt Trophy for valor under enemy fire. After the Air Force, Percy spent 5 years as a financial advisor for Edward Jones Investments in Stevenson Ranch, California. Dedicated to improving the business climate and quality of life throughout her community, Percy's philanthropy resulted in her nomination to the SCV 40 Under 40. I am honored to present one of the SCV American Patriot Community Awards to Janelle Percy. Our next recipient spent 32 years keeping our streets safe as an officer in the Los Angeles Police Department. On May 17, 1966, Robert Good was drafted into the U.S. Army and was sent overseas to South Vietnam. On June 19, 1967, a battle broke out, injuring Good's platoon sergeant and platoon leader, thrusting Good into a leadership role. Because of Good's bravery, he was awarded a Bronze Star and the Army Commendation Medal for Valor. After completion of his service in the U.S. Army, Robert Good joined the Los Angeles Police Department, where he continued to valiantly serve those around him in various leadership roles. Robert Good is the recipient tonight of the SCV American Patriot Community Award, and the SCV First Responders Community Award. Robert. Tonight, we pause to recognize an individual who spent 29 years in active duty and continues to work with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Raymond L. Torres is a decorated war veteran whose accommodations include Navy Marine Corps Commendation Medal, Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medal with V device and 1 star, and a Combat Action ribbon with 1 star. During his active duty with the Marine Corps, Raymond Torres earned the ranking of Staff Gunnery Sergeant and has served all over the world, first in the Gulf War and then in Operation Iraqi Freedom. He has led over 100 reconnaissance and security patrols in Cuba, deployed as an infantry advisor in Eritrea, and was a driver of a fast attack vehicle in the Gulf War. His commendations are lengthy, and tonight we honor Raymond Torres with the Santa Clarita Valley American Patriot Community Award. Thank you for all you continue to do. I feel like I need to step up my game after reading all these. Wow, is there still time? The next recipient's work in the San Fernando Valley and the greater Los Angeles area is why he is the recipient of the SCV First Responders Community Award tonight. Prior to Matthew Herrera's career in law enforcement, he worked at Henry Mayo Hospital. His interactions with the Sheriff's Office while working in the emergency department inspired Herrera to consider a career in law enforcement. Herrera joined the Los Angeles Police Department as a police officer in 2003 and began his career working field assignments in North Hollywood and Rampart divisions. In 2008, Herrera was promoted to field training officer in the West Valley Division, where he trained new officers in field operations. From there, Herrera was awarded a special assignment in a gang unit where he gathered intelligence and suppressed the activities of criminal street gangs in the San Fernando Valley. He has received several community awards for apprehending violent gang members and safeguarding gang-impacted neighborhoods. Herrera is currently assigned with the Abused Child Section, investigating serious felonies and child homicide. His work in the San Fernando Valley and the greater Los Angeles area is why he is the recipient of the SCV First Responders Community Award tonight. Our final honoree will be awarded the SCV American Patriot Community Award for her service in the U.S. Air Force and her continual volunteer efforts with Operation Gratitude. Lisa Call enlisted in the United States Air Force in 1984. Her 6 years of military service led to Call serving around the world and gaining copious awards, including the Air Force Good Conduct Medal, Small Arms Expert Marksmanship Ribbon, Air Force Longevity Service Award, Air Force Overseas Long Ribbon, Air Force Outstanding Unit Award, and the Air Force Training Ribbon. While in the Air Force, Call volunteered and was a member in the Lindsay Air Station Honor Guard, Special Olympics, and the Red Cross. Call's service to our country and to this community is why she is receiving the Santa Clarita Valley American Patriot Award tonight. See what I mean about stepping up my game? Can we get another round of applause for all of our It's my pleasure to once again introduce Maggie May to the stage to introduce the charity of the evening. Maggie May.
Assemblyman Acosta, the Santa Clarita Valley Business Marketing Group would like to congratulate our honorees here tonight once more. We are deeply honored to stand with you, commemorating and acknowledging your service to our nation and our community of Santa Clarita. You all standing before us tonight are indisputably heroes, and I don't think any of us would deny you that. The Santa Clarita Valley Business Marketing Group is a group of business executives here in the Santa Clarita Valley who help members develop and achieve goals for personal, business, and professional endeavors. It is I, Maggie Mae Loffman from Applied Resource Insurance Solutions, Brian Hummich from Applied Resource Insurance Solutions, James Schramm from Schramm Financial, Brian Kegley and Andrew Savanian from Poole and Shaffery Law Group, Troy Hooper from TPC Valencia, Thad Letzer from Mass Mutual, and Victor Bareles from California United Bank, who organized this event for all of you this evening. And we thank you all for attending and supporting Operation Gratitude with us this evening. I would now like to introduce Adam Renteria. After serving in the United States Army, being deployed 3 times, twice to Kuwait and 1 to Iraq during the Iraq invasion, Adam returned here to Los Angeles and struggled with his transition from military to civilian life. He was homeless, unemployed, and suffering from PTSD with TBI. Against all odds, Renteria graduated with a bachelor's degree from Cal State Long Beach and a master's in military social work from USC. Renteria recognized the growing need for veteran support during their transition from military to civilian life, and after 9 years of servicing his mission of helping veterans cope with this transition, Renteria has found his home at Operation Gratitude as their brand new Director of Strategic Development. Representing Operation Gratitude this evening, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Adam Renteria.
Wow, thank you so much. Can you hear me without the microphone? Okay, cool. Wow, I mean, it's an honor to come up here and speak with you all.
Sorry, maybe not.
Well, I mean, it's an absolute honor to not only come here and speak with you, but to stand amongst the giants that are standing over to my right. It's not about us; it's about them. Thank you so much. Thank you for honoring these wonderful heroes. So with Operation Gratitude, I'd like to tell you a little story about Operation Gratitude and why you guys are here and why Operation Gratitude is so amazing. When you're on a deployment, there are 2 types of troops who are on a deployment. And those 2 types of troops are, the first kind are the ones that get mail all the time. They hear their name called a mail call every day. They get a letter a day. They get a package a week, couple packages a week. They got all the family and support and friends from back home. But there's also the second type of troop that's deployed, and that's the troop that never gets anything in the mail. They never hear their name called. They never have that support. And that's where folks like you come in to help us make sure that there's not one service member who is deployed that is not going to hear their name called during mail call. And there's nothing more uplifting than receiving a package from home filled with all the love and the goodies of a grateful nation. And we thank you so much for all your love and support that you're pouring into these care packages. Every single care package that we send, and we send 300,000 care packages a year, and we're coming up on our 2 millionth care package in December 9th, is individually addressed. So that's 1.7 million individually addressed care packages that we have sent in the past 14 years. And so with that being said, I know we have a silent auction going on. I know we have the raffles, and this is a fundraiser. So just with all your support, it costs $15 to send a care package. Every single care package has 3 items in it. Something donated, so individuals and corporations all across the country donate thousands and thousands and thousands of units of product a month. Something handmade scarves, paracord bracelets, beanies, whatever the case, something handmade and something handwritten. And those are the 3 items that go into our care package. Obviously, the handwritten letter is the absolute staple of our care package. It goes on the top. It's the first thing that they see when they open it up. So I implore you to not only donate tonight, but if you're interested in in spreading the word about Operation Gratitude. If you're interested about doing a letter writing campaign, you want to write a letter, you want to get involved, by all means, ask me some questions. I'm more than happy to speak with you tonight, tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, because we're always going to have soldiers or service members. I'm particular to the Army, so I say soldiers. We're always going to have service members serving overseas all the time, all over the world, and so there's always a need for Operation Gratitude care packages and handwritten letters. So with that being said, by all means, visit the silent auction tonight. Understand that every $15 that's spent here tonight is going to send a smile, send a warmth, send a hug, send the love that goes into each one of these care packages. So on behalf of my brothers and sisters serving around the world, overseas and undersea, thank you so much for coming out tonight and supporting Operation Gratitude. Thank you.
So like Adam said, please welcome yourselves back in. The silent auction will be closing in 20 minutes. That is all you have, and then we will be done and we will start announcing raffles. So please, everyone, make your way, donate the money, donate the time, and enjoy your wine. So thank you.